Hello, this is Dylan from Dylan Garcia Poetry here for another monthly self-publishing recap. We just finished up the month of February and I'm having a bit of mixed feelings about it. In some ways, I felt like I was really productive, and in other ways, I felt like it was a bit of a struggle this month. So let's go over what I got done. Throughout the month of February, I ended up editing 5 old poems that are going to be included in my book. I found myself really having a hard time focusing on my edits, and I couldn't really get out of that funk. I think part of it was because I'm a full-time worker and work has been a little bit more stressful than usual lately, and when I would come home and try to sit down with my poems for editing, I just wanted to chill and not do much. But luckily, I am almost done with 1 round of editing for every poem that I am planning to include in my book. So hopefully I won't have to struggle through the first round of edits for much longer. My YouTube video output did increase. I put out 2 videos this month. I posted a vlog showing a bit of how I edit my poems. It was just a short sneak peek of how messy my editing process was. I also made a video going over self-publishing basics. This is something I really wanted to include on my YouTube channel because while I'm talking about self-publishing a lot, I hadn't really gone into the details about what is needed to self-publish. So if anyone comes to my YouTube channel and is interested in the idea of self-publishing their own writing, I wanted to have a video that I could send them to that would help them get started with that process. So in January of 2023, I started my Ko-fi profile, and that is where I post updates about what I'm doing with my poetry, and it's also where I have monthly memberships so people can help support my self-publishing journey and get exclusive content. Up until recently, I was not aware that my members would get emails every single time I would post something for them. Now, this is great because I want them to know when there's new content for them to look at. I also wanted to make sure that I wasn't bombarding them with a million updates that would just clog up their email accounts. So this month, I kind of focused on making my updates a little bit more substantial and less frequent. I was working on a video to explain what led up to me quitting performing poems for about 5 years. I felt I owed this explanation to my monthly supporters because they're giving me money for poetry after I had quit for 5 years. So I wanted to make it very clear to them what led up to me quitting. And it turned into a 45-minute long video. I did give them several written updates as well. But in terms of other posts, I tried to keep it minimal so their emails weren't clogged. So that's what I accomplished in February of 2023. I ended up taking 5 days off of work towards the end of the month, and I could tell that I really needed that time away from my job. And now that I took that time off, I am finding myself feeling refreshed and ready to go into March with a more productive mindset. I'm very excited to get more work done this month coming up. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video. And as a reminder, I do have my Ko-fi memberships open to anyone at any time. There's 2 levels, $1 and $5 a month. No matter what you choose to pay, you get full access to all the exclusive content I've posted thus far. All of the money raised through this will go towards my self-publishing costs, and I go into a bit more detail on my Ko-fi page if you are interested in what I'll be spending the money on. A link is in the description for you to check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely rest of your day.